welcome to the Politricks Watch. This is Sir P. Now, if you did think some be spooky before, wait till you see what's going to happen next. This has taken the mobile war to a whole different level. Now you might be thinking, well, things were already dangerous. People did already a drop like fly. Just how much worse can it get? Well, you see, one of the ways in how you can estimate how extreme retaliation is going to be is when you look at how close the people them are dead are to the people them where run the gang. Thursday, there was a youth named J-Man. It was his birthday. People are celebrate, drink them liquor, play them music. But you know it got ready. Chicken Mary out the near. Some 87s from the unknown gang pull up on them. Now maybe you hear me mention the word unknown and you think me I try to say nobody don't know. Oh, that's not the case. Unknown is the name of the gang. These are a group of known criminals who call themselves unknown. Make that make sense. Anyway, the leader of the unknown gang is the Snake. You would have seen me cover many videos talking about the Snake. Him still our road or do him thing. And the GCT youth them, right, a Fred man them say. So, from time to time, they attack each other. This time, a GCT get the losses. About 5 people get shot. First we hear say 1 dead. Then we hear say 2 dead. Now, the latest report is that a 3rd individual has lost their life. That's the up to recording of this video. But you know them things they got already whenever there's a big shooting. Sometimes you hear say 3 dead, then it come back to 2, and it increased to 4. But that's the latest we have right now at the time of the recording for this video. So, I'm going to talk about some of the individuals that might lose their life, what they mean to G-City and Fred, and then I'm going to touch on Mobile in general. So the main target of this attack is an 87 by the name of J-Man. He's a known 87, him linked with Fred Man and them. A theme birthday, him get shot up, but based on the latest reports, it sound like say him a go survive. However, his kerosene was not so fortunate. A girl with them called Two Fly. A matter of fact, you could actually classify her as super kerosene, right? Because if you're not 87, if you're not known in the streets as a bad man, if you're not known as a stepper, forget about it. If you look on her IG page, you will see she mentioned Fry, who was our golden boy 87, right? But him dead. And all of him gone, no matter how much new man she get, she not change Fry name from out her name on IG, right? So you see she have RIP Fry, you see Amos, you see G-Man, Dante, all of these names should sound familiar to you by now if you've been listening to the channel for a while. All of them man are G-City, them say. This young lady is now dead. This is the harsh reality of the kerosene life. It sounds entertaining, right? People make it sound like say, it's the most exciting thing in the world, right? 87 alone makes you drop panty. Well, she did. Because when the other set of 87 them a come, don't think say them a go spare you. Don't think say them a go say, well, we don't believe in harming women. That is something 87 put out as PR. But no, say 87 don't hesitate to kill women, especially when them dead one of their enemies. And ironically, as you can see on your screen, on J-Man's birthday, which was the day when time the shooting go on, she posted this to him because he's our man. She put J-Man music, life over everything, nothing like life. The irony. Nothing like life. Well, right now, there is no more life. At least, for her. And notice, J-Man, what? J-Man music. Sound familiar? Yes. It's the same story over and over again. Right. So, the man them shot up J-Man. But Two Fly wasn't the only one to lose her life. You see the unknown 87 them turn up on this criminal operation with some serious firepower. Car load at 87, beer rifle, 5.56, all kind of madness. This youth is on your screen. We call him Chippy, or Chippy Dan. He's also dead. He was also there celebrating J-Man's birthday. He was the second one to get confirmed dead. And the third victim, right, again, up until the point of this recording, we don't know if no more are going to lose them life. But the third victim is the UTS on your screen right now. As you can see, by username, Bambrain Bandit Records. All of them, something other than music or something other than records. Everybody a DJ, everybody are producers. But me already telling about the whole records and music and who are entertainer and who are producer, and tell them so that is often a smoke screen. But you know them I got already, a bad mind, and me I fight against them, and me wish me was artist, and me wish me was producer, and me wish me could get all the kerosenes, and true me can't get none. And that's why I'm hating upon them. So, things will get ugly. J-Man is close to Fred. A matter of fact, this entire incident was close to Fred. So that means the efforts to retaliate will be greatly increased. We're talking about 87s from both sides who are capable of extreme violence. They are well funded, they are well armed, they are well connected. So this cannot end well. Mobile is going to get extra spooky. But we can stay so and talk about 87s and talk about kerosenes, or we can look on the bigger picture. That bigger picture is that this madness in Mobile has been allowed to continue for far too long. I talk about this ad nauseum. Clearly at this point, the powers that be are just leaving Mobile citizens to the mercy of criminals. Because remember, in all of this, there are regular people who are caught in the crossfire. This time, the people who pick up rounds are COB. This time, everybody link with J-Man and link with Fred them and all that. But enough time, random innocent citizens who have nothing to do with the madness get caught tonight. It is a fair statement to say these people have sit back and watch the parish and the city turn into OK Corral. Remember them old western show there? Gunfight at OK Corral? Well, that's Montego Bay. The same Montego Bay that is used as the poster child for Jamaican tourism. Irie man. No problem, man. Them know everybody walking up the foolishness. Them know the snake. Them know Fred man. Right? Them know all about G-City. Them know all about Unknown. Them know all about the gun. Them know everything. But through inaction and or incompetence, right, nothing is being done about it. Them give a big excuse and them tell you so we're going to step up the presence. Step up presence. All them do is them are going to send a team of police officers, some JDF, sit down in the community for maybe 1 day, 2 day max, walk around, take some picture, put out a statement, and then as soon as them left, we're not going to see what go on. Lest we forget, the current Minister of National Security in Jamaica, Dr. Horace Chang, is a Mobile MP. The same Mobile that is the worst constituency or the worst division in Jamaica for murders. Well, let me tell you something, people of Jamaica. And this apply to Mobile, it apply to St. Catherine, whether it's Rivoli, whether it's Central Village, it's applied to the whole Jamaica. As long as the madness is contained in certain places, your favorite leaders will sit down on them on. Your favorite leaders would sit down at the House of Parliament playing politics with people's life. Your favorite leaders will spend more time coming up with new excuses than they would come up with new strategies to deal with crime and violence in Jamaica. Jamaica is number one in the entire region, and that is the region that is number one for the world. So it's safe to say Jamaica is number one in the world for murder rate. Jamaica. You see the same Mobile we talk about the poster child for tourism. Remember say Negril is also a poster child for tourism, and that in Westmoreland. So St. James and Westmoreland, home of two of the biggest tourist capitals in Jamaica, are leading for murders. But you see, as long as the gunshot them, they end up in a Juta bus, everything alright. I wonder if you now listen to me. Start hitting the dislike button from now, cause we not big no friend. We not big no ratings. Go listen to the first video on this channel. I have never pandered to anybody. I'm telling you how this work. As long as the gunshot them stay in a Salt Spring, Henda, Norwood and them place there. As long as when time stray shot fly, it only catch the pitney of regular people, quote unquote regular people. As long as the shot them just catch ghetto people. As long as the shot them just catch Miss Jane from down the road, Miss Jane who's just a farmer, or maybe she's a higgler, then you're not gonna see much done. But you see, any day, any of your favorite gang them, make this violence spill over, or fly go in one of them car where the occupants are somebody who the Jamaican government consider to be somebody, then you're not gonna see crime fighting. Now your favorite leaders will deny this. They might tell you, say, well, we care about crime regardless of who, like unicorn meat. As long as the children that are traumatized by gang wars come from Salt Spring and Hendon and Rivoli and Rima, as long as them come from them places, Irie man. As long as them come from Cassava Piece, as long as them come from Grand Spen, and them pitney there, as the head lick off completely in a broad daylight, Irie man. Any day, your favorite leaders, your favorite woke activists, start to see, for them pitney, come home, come tell them, say, Dad, to them see a man get 100 rounds in his face. Dad, I can't sleep. All me can see are people are dead because we witness one shooting today and I can't sleep, Dad. And him father have to jump out of bed and sit down side of the pitney and hush him go sleep. Any day, the MP them in Jamaica, the senators in Jamaica, the big wigs in Jamaica, start to feel that we're not going to see some serious crime fighting. As long as little Matthew doesn't come home, come say, Dad, today I had to run and hide under one car because as I was coming out of school, right, unknown man then pull up and fire up 300 rounds and Dad, the whole of my knees scrape up, I don't know if I can sleep again. As long as little Matthew don't come home, come tell them that, Irie man. The idea say crime can't fix is nonsense. Me show you the facts. Me show you El Salvador, a country where start out way worse than Jamaica, and now for them crime rate is way better. Me show you Colombia, a country where nobody never knows say. Could have seen murder rate drop down in the 30s and 20 per 100k. Nobody could have believed say Colombia could have lower for them crime rate. When you see country, right, we go through civil war that are now being better than Jamaica when it comes on to murders. And Jamaica is number one. The idea that you can't demolish gangs, you can't lower crime rate is nonsense. It is defeatist nonsense. But is either them can't do it or they don't want to do it. And I know people out there go try to twist my words. So we are trying to say, y'all wish for that happen to certain people. I'm not wishing for nothing. I'm just telling you how this works. I'm telling you that I'm 100% sure that if the death and destruction was happening to the people who sponsor them campaigns, to them friends, to them sit down and drink wine with and laugh at evening time, if it was happening to them, we would have see some policies, we would have see some strategies that are unprecedented. But them not lose no sleep over war or maybe war or Spanish Town. Even by Jamaican standards, this is pathetic. People have lost faith in the government's ability to protect them. And if on top of it, people can't even protect themselves legally. They make it almost impossible. Right? Then put up 15 barriers where you have to jump over if you get the quote-unquote luxury of defending yourself, because in Jamaica it's not a right, it's a luxury. If an 87 was to come knocking on your door one day, maybe me tell you, we send some money come give him and you say you not give him nothing. And decide to come for you. Good luck calling the police. Let's see how quick them take for reach your yard. Because in a situation like that, you only have seconds. Simpletons will argue, yeah, but that no guarantee nothing. You can still dead anyway. Yes, we know that, Simple Simon. It's not about guarantee, is it, Simon? It's about giving yourself a fighting chance. It's about increasing the chance of survival. I've said it before. The argument will say, Even if you get a license firearm, you no guarantee so you're going to survive if you get attacked by 87. Then by that logic, no bad enough for wearing a seatbelt. Everybody take out their seatbelt because seatbelts don't guarantee your survival. Do they? In some instances, seatbelt, right, hold people in a seat and then can't come out fast enough and drown and all kind of things. However, on the balance of probabilities, advantage versus disadvantage, we agree it is better for wear a seatbelt because it increases your chances of surviving. There are more cases where you're likely to survive with the seatbelt, right, than the unusual one them of being stuck in a water over one bridge and you can't come out fast enough. But you do what you want to do. Call police, call Horace Chang, whoever one thing come save you, call him. So that's fine, but just stay far from me. I don't even hang around people like that, to be honest. I know it sounds extreme, but in real life, I don't even hang around people, right, who are not pro-gun. I don't even want you around me. We can shake hands and laugh and talk, but I have to go, right, especially because of who I am, things might get very spooky, and the last thing I want, right, is somebody around me who the most them can do is bawl out, Lord have mercy, help me. Dr. Horace Chang, Mr. Security Minister, Mr. Prime Minister, who know have all the power in our hand. Who have the power to turn big people in a picnic. Who have the power to make the nation, citizens can't even left them yard. What you want to do with it? Anyway, Patreon Squad, big up on yourself. PIA, you don't know, more life. Ultra Squad, see you, sir, playing. Yes.